What's up, people? It's your boy Jatwan, and I'm here today in Kerbal Space Program. Now, what you are seeing before you probably recognize from the stream, if you were on the stream. If you missed the stream, then you missed a really fun stream. We helped Paul's player get into orbit and, well, get into space, and then we ran into some very strange oddities in DMP. Okay, so this one is called Vox Silly. It is already on my Kerbal X. And we've done enough spins on this one. Let's go ahead and get this thing airborne. Now, the fun thing about this one is that stability-wise, it is ridiculous. It is able to do most maneuvers without any SAS. It has a really quick liftoff because all that lift. And flying, you can fly it upside down, sideways, and it does not lose its altitude when it's flying in such fashions, even with the full afterburners on. So let's go ahead, let's get up a bit, and let's show you what we're talking about here. So I'm going to take it, and I'm going to turn it sideways. Well, actually, let me flatten it out first, so we're not just going upwards. And so we have it right there. Now we're going to turn this thing completely on its side. Alright, so what you have here, as you can see, with it completely on its side, it is still completely stable, which is ridiculous. Let's go ahead and turn on our aerodynamic overlay. So you're seeing now an aircraft that is pushing 245 meters per second at that particular second, and it is still holding steady. And this is a bit ridiculous because I've been trying to design an airplane that can do this for a while, and it blew my mind that this random design, was able to do this, and I don't know. I posted it on Kerbal X because it baffled me so much, and I was like, there's no way this random aircraft is able to do everything I've been wanting it to do out of all my aircrafts, and this one does it just easily. You can see there's very little drag going on here. So let's go ahead and flip it up, right? And we're going to turn it upside down, and then we're going to stabilize it and see how well show you how well it holds itself even upside down. So there you go. Let's get it a little bit more. Okay, right there. No, we're still going down, aren't we? We need to make sure we don't crash into the ground here. Alright. So, even upside down, it's holding itself perfectly stable. And yeah, this one is amazing because you see that it's pulling down here, it's pulling inward here, and it's just stable, which is ridiculous. I was like scratching my head because I've been trying to do this for so long, and it's blown my mind away about this airplane. So it has a few more tricks up its sleeve. As you can see here, it is quite maneuverable. What we're going to do now is we're going to turn off our SAS. And you'll see it does then begin to pull upwards, but it is very flyable without even SAS on. SAS is not on. I don't even have caps lock on. I can just do whatever I want right now. And this aircraft actually holds itself really well. So this is one of my few aircraft that I can actually turn torque off and just let it fly, and it actually is perfectly okay. It's perfectly fine. You know, I'm gonna go here real quick, and I'm gonna turn this to SAS only. So we're only doing SAS stability, and it's still flying perfectly okay. Let's try to turn this off, pilot only. Okay, and like I said, it's perfectly okay. It's completely flyable, and there is absolutely nothing stopping me from flying this thing to the normal way I would fly. This is actually really stable, and it's just amazing. I can't, like, I actually had to see if I can have other people analyze this for me, because clearly I can look at all this and make a lot of sense out of it, but I by no means can make too much sense out of the aerodynamic forces on the airplane and why this one is able to handle itself so well. So of course I need to reanalyze this thing and figure out what the heck, how the heck, and why it's stable in such a fashion in comparison to some of my other. So, if you happen to know a lot more about this than I do, and there's a lot of you out there, drop in the comments down below and let us know what the heck is going on with this one, because it is really stable and it's ridiculous. There's very little I can tweak on this. Probably just a little bit of tweaking to keep it from slowly going upwards like you see it doing right there. But still, even with that small amount of pull, I have full control over this aircraft, and it is all the fun in the world to fly this one, even with the burner on. That Panther definitely helps out. So, I mean, stability-wise, we are talking about an aircraft that is doing something that 99% of my aircraft still cannot do. Let's go ahead and turn on our torque again. And let's turn this back to normal. So, yeah, we're doing something that most of my aircraft still cannot do. And that is perfect flight, no matter which way I point this thing. So, yeah, this is what I call, this is like my perfect airplane, quote unquote. It's the most stable airplane I've ever designed. And I need your help to break it down and help us figure out how we can apply this type of stability going forward for aircraft. So I'm just saying, if you can fathom this, if you can make sense of everything you're seeing here, then yes, this aircraft is ridiculously stable, and I definitely am going to do a lot more analysis on it, so that way I can ensure that my future designs will take this into account. And if I can get a lander, if I can make a spacecraft out of this, I'm definitely going for it. Alright, so that's part one of this. Part two is something that's more exciting. Gray Dragon, cause I can. Pause. You're gonna be kind of excited about this. This is gonna be something that we've all been waiting for, and I'm hyper excited about it. It's not multiplayer, so don't get your hopes up quite yet. So I will be right back. We are back, and here you can see that this is the thing I've been really excited about. Like, I'm really hype about this, and this is something so simple and yet very exciting. They are testing, I believe it's in beta, they're testing KSP Wheels, and KSP Wheels is an update for the wheel system, for the wheel collider system, that will let you use Kerbal Foundries. What you have to do is you have to download KSP Wheel, and that is over on the KSP forums. I'll drop a link to it in the description down below. Once you get KSP Wheel in your game data, then go out and download the latest version of Kerbal Foundries and put that also in your game data. It'll create a duplicate version in your utilities. You'll see there's going to be KF and then the name of the part, and down underneath of it is going to be KF, that wheel part, and then it's going to have a funky name. Now that funky name is going to be like this: KSP Wheels KF _track medium. It's going to put the name of the mod, KSP Wheels, in front of the part itself. So that's just kind of that duplicate of that part, and it's now using the KSP Wheels colliders. And as you can see, it is the mod itself is actually just fantastic. You see everything it's able to do right here, right? That is freaking ridiculous. It's still in testing, but like I said, it is fairly awesome. Let's make sure that we have that we can still blow up our buildings. Indestructible off, except okay. We can just squeeze drawn through. What? Wait, what? What? Wait. So what we want to do here is we are going to blow some things up and also show you how well these wheels react. As you can see here, if you haven't used these wheels before, you are missing out on a lot. You should be using these wheels for your rovers, and these add so much more stability, and they are just out and out, just look fantastic, and they operate just as fantastic as they look. Now, mind you, you'll see there's a few balls down here, gray balls underneath everywhere it's getting contact. Like I said, it's still in the works, so some of those probably will go away, and hopefully they will go away. But this is from Shadow Mage. Shadow Mage gave us KSP Wheels, and Lo-Fi was the main driving force for Kerbal Foundries. Lo-Fi has stepped down, and I mean, we bid him farewell. And Shadow Mage has come up with this delightful system to allow us to continue to use Kerbal Foundries. The hoverpods work as well. I am a big fan of the tracks, which is why you see me on the tracks right now. Unfortunately, with the where am I not firing? I'm supposed to be firing. I'm not firing. Okay, we need to figure out what's going on here. Ripple off. No, triggers disarmed. We have to turn that on. Oh, there it goes. Okay, never mind. We were just disarmed. Oh. Oh. Oh, me lovey. Okay, I was talking there, and the words just kind of went away because explosions. Wonderful, beautiful explosions. Are we already out of missiles? We are already out of missiles, sadly. But anyhow, yes, Kerbal Foundries is back, and you have the ability to use tracks, so you can actually make your rovers look a lot better, in my opinion. You can store them a lot better, and you can put them over some tougher terrain than what your normal wheels can take. So go out right now, download Kerbal Foundries. The link will be in the description down below. Go and get KSP Wheels, and you will not regret what you receive. It will also make a duplicate of the other wheels within the game, so don't be surprised if you see a number of wheels showing up all of a sudden. Just remember to use the KSP Wheels version of that wheel that you're using. But for now, I'm going to get on out of here. If you like what you're seeing, hit the like button, drop me in the comment, let me know what you think as I ride through the rubble of the VAB. And I hope to catch you guys in the next video. For now, oh man, before I forget, remember, please remember, for that aircraft for Vox Silly, the first aircraft I was showing you. Take a look at it. Let me know what you find. Because, like I said, I'm still analyzing it. It looks pretty sweet at the moment. Oh, geez, I don't think we'll be able to drive in here, are we? I think things are going bad. Okay, there we go. Kind of. Yes. There we go. Okay. But yes, let me know what you think about that aircraft. It is on Kerbal X. I'll drop a link in the description down below as well. So definitely jump on Facebook in the comments down below here as well. And let me know what you think about that aircraft, what your analysis of it is. And I guess we will hopefully get some feedback. And because that aircraft is definitely one of the most stable and amazing aircraft I've made. And I'd love to get other people's take on it. For now, I'm out of here. This is your boy Jatwan. I'm out. Peace. The Rebel looks freaking awesome!